everybody, it's Esquire here. Going to do a video on March capacity based on a question I had, and here we go. So there's some basic ways of increasing your March capacity. That's kind of universal. So the one is going to be your castle. So the higher castle, the more you're going to get for March capacity. One second, that's not what I'm looking for. And right there. So, for example, from C32 to C33, I'm going to get a bump in March capacity of 4,500. So anytime somebody's a castle higher than you, that means automatically they're going to have a bigger March if they are doing the other things I want to go over. The other part is research. So you do March capacity depending on your level, both in Combat 1 and Combat 2. That's going to add to your overall March capacity. Combat 2 gives you a little bit more than Combat 1. So if you have someone that, is further along with their, castle, well, guess what? They're going to have a bigger March capacity than you do because they are eligible to do a higher level of research. Another way is going to be through your airship. So the larger airship a person has, the more they can boost that ability, which gives them a higher March capacity as well. So a high airship is also important when it comes to March capacity and also enhancing the ability. So right now I have this at 5 stars. So that's going to be one of the things that, when you're thinking about, okay, what things do I enhance, what things I don't. When it comes to your airship, you really want to get that March capacity at least up to 5 stars first. So that should be the first thing you get to 5 stars before you get anything else to 5 stars, because that's going to give you a decent amount of capacity, which, if you have more troops against less troops, that's going to give you kind of an advantage. And also, so those are the basic ways. So research, airship, and your castle level. In addition to just general standard March capacity, there's also ways to boost it. So the ways you would boost your March capacity would be having the war talent, and from there you can have a 10% boost on your March capacity for 30 minutes. Now this is important when it comes to something like the Kingdom Threat, or you're doing one of those events, the new event that came out when you're doing battles or UAC. You want to use it when you're really probably in the beginning. You're hitting someone's castle. You want to maximize the damage. You want to get as many troops out there as possible. The other way, and this is not known, is through a subscription. So by getting the subscription, you actually get 1,000 extra troops. Now, 1,000's not going to, do it, save the day or whatever. It's not going to make a huge difference, but it does make a difference. It could make a difference anyway. Another way is going to be from your castle buff or estate buffs. So you have a March capacity of 12 or 2 hours, and that's going to give you 25% bump. So you look at, one, you got the 10% for the talents. Two, you got the 25% from your estate buff. And then you also can get an additional 15% by going to the temporary wonder store. And what you want to do is you want to get the horn, and you have to actually wear the horn before you start the march, but you can always change it. So once your march is out the gates, you just change it to a different wonder, and that way you get the max march capacity and the other temporary wonder if you're using it as well. And this is going to give you 15%. So you got 25%, 15%, and 10% March capacity increase, which is huge when it comes to a battle. And that's pretty much, those are the ways you increase your March capacity. Just a quick note: if you're wondering how do you get the boost, the 2 hour boost or 12-hour boost, mostly the 12-hour boost is going to come when you do an event. As a result of that event, red guards or whatever, the 2 hour boost, and I try to keep around 5 in my inventory at any given time. The way you're going to get those 2 hour boosts is you can get one per day from your mining loot. So what you want to do, go in there, every day until you have at least 5. And if you use one, just go ahead and buy another one. But try to keep at least 5 in there. 'Cause that's, I don't know, it's just a good amount because you may need it when so you don't have to buy it if you actually need to do that increase. Hopefully this video helps. If you have any questions, let me know. And thank you very much for watching.